Well, Akisa, right now I'm at the information desk, which was set up yesterday at the district officer's office here in Njambini. It is a rescue center. All operations are carried out here. Any briefing concerning the rescue operations is done from this place, and we're expecting a press briefing in a few minutes from now. But that team that actually arrived to the scene of the wreckage departed yesterday, and right now I'm just being told there is a press briefing that could be happening in a few minutes. We are waiting for them to come in. That is just one of the officers who is in charge of that. But if we go back to those who went to the scene yesterday, the officers, they camped there, and they are the ones who proceeded this morning, and they're the first team that proceeded there. That is the information we are getting, and it is what we have just received from the PS. A lot of people have attempted going to the hill in itself, the Elephant Hill, but the problem is they are not well prepared to trek to that hill. Looking at how the terrain itself, one needs to be fit, one needs to have the necessary requirements, which is food, water, and also be of good health. Remember, going up the mountain, going up the hill, the oxygen actually reduces. So for those police officers, they're used to that. So some of the locals and also family members of those victims attempted to go there, but halfway they actually came back. Some have had to be assisted by Red Cross officers, get first aid. Some of the police officers have had to come back. There are those who departed at 6 a.m. this morning, totaling 50 of them. That is KWS officials, KFS people, and all of them have actually proceeded to that, but have not yet arrived. From the time they left this morning, it is a trek that takes them 5 hours. Well, that is the updates that we are having as of now. The team that arrived there is the one that left yesterday but camped inside the forest.
Well, Caroline, coming back to you shortly, I want us to quickly wind it up for our viewers on KTN Home. We continue with this update on KTN News and more on what is making headlines across the country and beyond. My name is Akisa Wandera. Good afternoon. All right, let's just take it back to Caroline B., who is in Njambini, talking about a said press briefing that is expected from that end any minute now. But Caroline, you were telling us about those who have attempted to go into the mountains and help out with this search operation. Of course, it has emerged that there are no survivors and the mountain team has reached this particular wreckage. I mean, there have been a lot of complaints about the manner in which this particular operation has been conducted since that particular aircraft went down. What have you been seeing from where you have been since this particular incident occurred?
Well, Akisa, I can actually confirm that the weather in itself is not good enough. We had tried getting into the forest, but it was too misty and too cold. I can tell you, for the past 2 days, this is the second day that we have been here. The forest has been very misty. You cannot actually see that Elephant Hill that it is said the light aircraft hit and fell down or rolled over down the hill. We cannot be able to see that. So it is only possible by way of foot. And those officers who went there, it has taken them a very long time. From yesterday night, they camped inside the forest, the ones that have arrived, but the ones who departed this morning are not yet there. I remember that some of them have actually had to come by, especially the residents who actually say they had tried getting up that forest since they're actually used to this locality, but the problem is they are not well prepared for that. Some of the family members have also arrived here to register with the help desk here, and a majority of them, some of them were actually from Western Hotel, since they were not patient enough, as the PS had actually asked them to be. They were eager to know the fate of their loved ones, and once they came here, they tried to proceed to the mountain, but majority of them are actually just standing at a certain place where police vehicles reached. That was the final part. They are waiting for those who made the findings to come back, and hopefully they will be able to receive the bodies of their loved ones. Some of them have not yet received the information about that, because I've just spoken to a few of them here. They are still waiting for that information to be broken to them. And right here at the help desk, there is a tent which has just been erected by the Red Cross. So for those families who wish to get information or even to give information about their relatives, they first proceed to this place, give information here at the tracing center. There is a help desk which is being manned by the National Disaster and Management Authority. Then there is a command post where all meetings actually happen. So for any briefing to be done, that is where all the information is actually, it comes there. That is an epicenter of all the information. And here are some of the locals and also relatives to those who have departed following the plane crash. That is the update that we have. My colleague had tried going up the mountain, the hill, the Elephant Hill, but it's a problem. You cannot be able to spot that hill from here since it is very foggy. In fact, nothing is visible from where I am standing. Yesterday there was a total of 7 choppers which tried to get up the mountain, but all they did was to make rounds around that hill. And the commanders or the authorities in charge of this operation said that they had all the resources, all the necessary capacity to be able to carry out these rescue operations. As from today, none of those choppers has been able to proceed to that mountain. It's totally not visible. And for this plane crash or this wreckage to be able to be spotted was that there was a plane that flew past the hill this morning. It was not yet foggy by that time, so they were able to take photos and videos, and that was the one that was doing rounds on social media. So they relied on the coordinates that plane had actually captured this morning, and those coordinates were sent to the authorities. Then it was relied to this rescue center, and that is when they dispatched a team, plus the team that left there, plus the team that actually left to the mountain yesterday. And for that team that left to the mountain yesterday, they took a different route. But today they have had to branch right. That is where the wreckage was located. First of all, to be able to locate that, you have to go up the hill. That is the Elephant Hill. Once you arrive there, then you go downhill. It's a journey that takes close to 5 to 6 hours. For the team that left this morning, they have not yet arrived to that place. So the team that arrived there was a team that left there yesterday. And, well, food and other necessities is going to be flown to them in a few minutes. That's the report I've actually had. A chopper is going to be sent to that place to take food and water to those teams since it is depleted as of now. Akisa?
All right, Caroline, we will definitely be coming back to you shortly, since you mentioned that there will also be another press briefing just where you are in Njambini. So we'll definitely be going back there shortly here on KTN News Desk. Caroline B in Njambini just talking to us about that operation since it started, since this particular aircraft went down. And of course, what is happening now, even after the Principal Secretary for Transport has just confirmed that there are no survivors. The mountain team has finally spotted and reached the wreckage, and they have confirmed that there indeed are no survivors. All the 10 who were in that particular aircraft have died. I want us to take a quick break here on KTN News Desk. We still have a lot more updates for you, so don't go too far.